It is a beautiful day out on the farm. I'm sitting in my build currently just because it's fun to hang out here because, I mean, building is it's an experience in itself. Stressful, but so fun. It's like a fun stress, you know what I mean? So anyways, I wanted to come talk about some fainting goats today. So we actually got some fainting goats. I used to have them a long time ago. I used to breed them, all that fun stuff. And I've really wanted to get back into it. So we actually bought some fainting goats about a week and a half ago now. And I'm just getting around to doing a video on them because life has just been hectic and my microphone broke and all that great stuff. So we're filming without a microphone. The acoustics in here are mid. But anyways, we're gonna work with it. So I thought I would give you guys some facts about the fainting goats, or another name that they're called is the myotonic goat. So the fainting goats actually do not faint. That is a myth. They don't pass out. It is actually a muscular condition that they have, a mutation that causes them to faint or fall over. So what happens is when an animal is scared, they go into fight or flight mode. And what happens during this time when they decide if they are going to fight or take flight is their muscles tense up. So the problem with the fainting goats, or not a problem, but the difference in fainting goats is that their muscles actually don't relax. So when you startle them, they get rigid and then they tip over because their brain doesn't tell their muscles like, hey, here's what we got to do. We got to run or we got to fight. So they just tense up and usually they lose their balance and fall over. Now, as they age, usually fainting goats do learn to control this and they kind of will hobble along on peg legs because their muscles still do tense and not release, but they'll learn to, adapt and move with that. So there's a lot of mystery and speculation of where these fainting goats originated from. So in the 1880s, this gentleman who showed up in Tennessee with these 4 strange goats, he had 3 girls and 1 boy, they had this muscular condition that would make them fall over when they were scared. And so they are also known as the Tennessee fainting goat. So that's the earliest origins that people can trace back to, actually. Not really sure where these mystery goats came from with this gentleman, but that's where the fainting goat originated from. And a long time ago, now they're kind of I don't want to call them an exotic pet, but I guess they are considered an exotic pet because it's thought that less than 10,000 of them actually exist. So a long time ago, they actually would put a fainting goat in with a herd of prized sheep or other goats perhaps that were susceptible to predators. So if a wolf or coyote pack would come after the herd or flock, the non-fainting animals would be able to get away, whereas the fainting goat would be slower because it was startled, and it would take the fall for the herd, and the predators would go after the fainting goat. Now, that is not practiced commonly nowadays, but that is part of the history of them, is they were used to protect a more prized herd. They would be the more sacrificial animal in the herd in order to protect everybody else. So I've gotten 5 fainting goats. Our new herd sire is actually going to be a fainting goat. He's one of the 5 that we purchased. I'm letting my husband name him, and so far he's told me he's naming him Gargamel. I think that's a joke, but I'm not sure. It's been a week and a half. I haven't heard a new name. Gargamel. It's Gargamel. And then we have 4 females. Let's see if I can do it right. We have Cricket, Mocha, Raven, and Oreo. Yep. Okay, so I'll show some pictures of them up on the screen, and I'm super excited to have them back on the farm, and they're just so fun to watch. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed these little fun facts about fainting goats or the myotonic goat. Hopefully you can share this knowledge with a friend sometime, and stick around because I'm going to make some more videos about cool farm facts that I have learned over the years and share them with you. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're super excited to welcome these new 5 fainting goats to our farm, and I'll continue to post updates as they grow.